Hello and welcome to Hearthstone Daily Quests, where we beat the daily quest using cards I've earned through arena runs. Today we have two quests that coincide quite nicely. We have Druid or Hunter Dominance that gives you 60 gold for winning 5 games as Druid or Hunter, and Death to the Living that gives you 50 gold for playing 20 Deathrattle cards. Recently, Brian Kibler has been playing a Play Dead Deathrattle Hunter on his stream, and it looked kind of fun to me. So you can see here the deck is a little bit atypical of the mid-range hunters that you usually see on ladder these days. There's no Houndmaster, there's no Bear Shark, there's only one Eaglehorn Bow, and then instead you've got all kinds of craziness like Bonemare, Cobalt Scalebane, Barnes, Terrorscale Stalker, and most interestingly, Play Dead and Devilsaur Egg. My gut feel about this deck is that I would like to see a few more activators for the egg. Kibler's a very good deck builder, he's a very good player, I trust his opinion on decks, and at the very least I'm going to try running his version card for card first and see how I like it.
Rexa versus Valir.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, so I have to say that I've literally never played a single game with this deck. I'm not quite sure I understand it well enough to give super insightful mulligan information or not. I feel that Terrorscale Stalker might not be a good keep, but it gives me something to coin out turn 2 and then follow up with my other 3-drop on turn 3, so I think I'm going to hang on to it. Well, that was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Rexa versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
Let the hunt begin.
If our opponent has a pirate turn 1, we have Coin Glock Crawler, followed up by Crackling Razor Maw. I'm not sure how I feel about a turn 3 Devilsaur Egg. If I draw something like Play Dead, it's good. If I don't, it's not. I think I'm going to keep the Grandmother to hedge my bets in case our opponent does not have a pirate turn 1. We still have something to do turn 1. And just because I don't know if it's good or not, we're going to hang on to the Devilsaur Egg. It'll be a learning experience. Okay, that is not a pirate. We have so many 2-drops here, though. We're still going to coin out our Kindly Grandmother. If he has Backstab, he has it. We'll just play another Kindly Grandmother. Okay, he's got the backstab. It is your turn. He's gonna trade in both pirates? Okay. Just playing around Glocka Crawler. It's fine. Vicious Fledgling. It's good. Well, I think we have to play dead here, which means we have to play dead, and we're going to Crackling Razor Maw as well, which means we might as well tracking. Is this game going to go long enough for Rexxar to matter? I don't think the hero power will matter much, but the 2 damage to the board very well could. Alley Cat gives us a more immediate presence though, but we can't play it this turn unless we choose not to play Crackling Razor Maw, which I think will be better. This might not be correct, but we're going to take Rexxar. Well, that's just going to die to the Firefly. Maybe it was better to play like Glocka Crawler, Crackling Razor Maw instead. That Play Dead didn't do too much for us now that I have time to stop and really consider that turn. Okay. Well, the good news is we'll have a pirate to eat. bad news is we are pretty far behind. I think this is a pretty easy Galaka Crawler Eaglehorn bow. No Wind Fury. Okay, some Wind Fury. Okay. Play some 2 toughness things. Yeah, that's good. No Vile Spine. Okay. We are in tough shape. I'm glad I took Rexar though. If I had taken either of the other cards, I would 100% be dead this turn, instead of just 90% being dead this turn.
The eternal hunt has begun. An easy target.
So we're at 6. Bonemare's still pretty good here. Yep. Oh, let's see what we get. Obviously, we take the Bitter Tide, right? So do we want a 3/8 taunt? Or do we want to play dead, Crackling Razor Maw, and hope to roll taunt? I think we pretty easily take the for sure taunt.
Trust the pirate's code.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Alright, we're still in it, boys. We are still in it. So I'm going to kill command the Edwin. I'm going to Galaka the pirate. I'm going to run my 3/2 into the 5/2. 5 mana for the crawler and the kill command. So then Crackling Razor Maw, I can try to roll a Divine Shield so I get to keep my taunt, and I think I like that better than hero powering this turn. That's a Divine Shield. We are still in it, boys.
Smart moves.
Choices you make early in the game can impact how the entire game plays out. I made a huge misplay early in the game by allowing my Devilsaur to just get eaten by his cold-blooded Firefly, but later I correctly identified that Rexar was my best tracking target. From there, I correctly identified which zombies to make and maximize my chances of winning with Crackling Razor Maw plays. I mean, did I get lucky? Of course. If I can't make a playable big taunt turn 7, I lose. If my opponent has Vile Spine Slayer turn 8, I lose. If I fail to Divine Shield my taunt, I probably lose. But the point is that I was in a bad position and I made the best decision I could at every step to find my way out of it. I gave myself the opportunity for those lucky things to happen. If I'd played differently, no amount of luck would have saved me. Never give up, never surrender.
I concede.
Rexar versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, well it's starting to look like it's tempo rogues all the way down in Legendary here. High main is too expensive, play dead is too situational. We're definitely keeping Tar Creeper. I'm not sure about the Terrorscale Stalker. My gut feel says it should get tossed back. My brain is telling me that I can coin out Tar Creeper followed by Terrorscale or vice versa. We can do better. Kinda wish I'd kept it now. So if I coin out Kindly Grandmother, my follow-up play is most likely just pushing the button turn 2. And that's not great, especially if he has backstab. So we're just gonna pass. We're not really under any pressure right now, so there's no need to coin out Tar Creeper. And just play Kindly Grandmother, say go. Alright, Tar Creeper's looking pretty good here. Okay. Okay, he does not have Bonemare. That's pretty good though. It's important to understand what your opponent's key cards are and kill them on sight. I didn't try hard enough to kill Shaku, being content to rely on my Tar Creeper to hold it back, and my opponent correctly identified that he should use a lot of his resources to keep my board clear and get as many cards off of Shaku as he could. Even though I was kind of already struggling to deal with my opponent's cards that were actually in his deck, the cards he got off of Shaku were enough to tip him over the edge. Not gonna lie. Prepare to concede. Concede official.
Rexxar versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Right, tracking is a better later game card. You don't really want a tracking turn 1. You'd rather Alley Cat if you have it. Actually, you know what? It's probably tempo, which means they're probably running pirates. I'm going to keep the tracking to play it turn 1. Okay, good enough. The fact that we drew Alley Cat made keeping tracking worse because the only reason we kept it was so that we had something to do on turn 1. But that said, there was only one playable 1-drop in our deck, and the odds that we would mulligan into it or draw it were pretty slim. So even though the results weren't exactly what we wanted, the process was correct. Okay, it's control, which means he ain't running no pirates. Let's play it a little bit safer because Defile is a thing. Well, thank you. Should we hold it? No. We are going all out. Alright guys, this video is getting a little bit long, so we're going to cut it here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for part 2 that should be coming within the next couple of days. Thanks for watching.